So, here I am in the nether. It is day 74 with my new amazing gear that we got in the last episode. I've just been farming some ender pearls with our Looting 3 sword at a warped forest. I also went and raided a bastion for some gold. I've just been trying to find a nether fortress though, because I'm going to get some blaze rods so we can go and kill the ender dragon. But yeah, I've gotten 16 ender pearls for finding the stronghold, and these are just to traverse the nether more easily. So that's really good. But yeah, I'm going to keep searching for this nether fortress. Trying to find this nether fortress actually ended up taking way longer than expected, so here are some of the best moments that I got during the time in the nether. Oh, please don't have the Oh! Oh, please make it. Yes. Whoa, no. Oh, that was close. Oh. Finally, a fortress! Look. Yes, okay, finally. I thought it was another bastion for a second. Oh my goodness, that took so long. We're like 2,000 blocks out. Oh my goodness! I killed 2 and I got a wither skeleton skull? What? Oh my goodness! My luck is absolutely... 2 wither skeleton skulls? Already? No way! You're kidding me. No. Wait. What? What? No. Wait. These things, there's no way. Wait! Excuse me. We just got two in a row. Okay, let's see. 22 wither skeletons and 6 skulls. Almost 3 in a row. Also, chainmail skeleton, that's pretty cool. But we almost got 3 skulls in a row. After that extremely lucky time in the nether, where we got 6 wither skeleton skulls, whilst only killing 22 wither skeletons, and the last 3 we got all in a row, which I looked up, and it's supposedly, I couldn't get the exact numbers, but probably about 1 in a 1,000 chance, or 1 in close to 6,000 chance, something like that. But whatever it is, it's extremely lucky. So I don't know what happened, because yeah, I don't know if Mojang changed the drop rates, because that is incredible. But I returned back home into the overworld, where I had to do a bit of travelling because I couldn't find my original portal, so I just went into the overworld randomly, and I tried to find my base. Finally, yes, I see it. Our base. We have finally made it back home. Now armed with some soul sand and 6 wither skeleton skulls, I tried to kill 2 withers, and here is how it went. It's been a long time since I've done this. Oh my goodness, hitless. I didn't even get hit. And as it turns out, once you have some really good gear, the wither actually becomes quite an easy boss, especially if you just put it in a cave like this and kill it just with a bow, spamming over and over again. It is much more of a fun fight if you do it out on the surface, but I don't really feel like having giant craters in my world, and I don't have an elytra yet, and withers have a tendency to fly a bit high. They go really high up into the air and you have to try and build up to try and hit them again. They just keep going higher, but yeah, here's a second wither down, so now we can make 2 beacons. And there is 2 beacons. Isn't an amazing sight to behold? It's weird killing the wither before killing the ender dragon. It feels wrong, but let alone killing 2 withers. But yeah, I don't really know where to put this at the moment, but I'll probably put it a little distance away where I'll mine some stone. Paste. Ready? Doesn't that feel nice? There we go. That's nice. It gives us a little bit extra speed. I'll probably put this down there. I then set off to find some moss to start building our starter house, because moss is going to be one of the key components in this house. So I went on a bit of a journey, and here is how it went. Would you look at that? We have stumbled across a azalea tree. So under this will be a nice bit of rooted dirt as well as a moss cave. So I'm gonna put my horse here in a little hole, and we're gonna go exploring in this cave. Okay, we found the cave here. This is a pretty cool cave. Look at this. This would be a great place to make a little underground base, all this mine shaft everywhere. Hello, Magnus 2. We made it. Okay, let's go home. Okay, we made it back home with all of this rooted dirt and the azalea stuff, as well as the spore blossoms and some ores. And I've been deciding what I want my starter base to look like. I'm gonna wing it. I'm not gonna design it in creative mode first, because I think that's fun, but I'm not totally winging it because I have a idea of what it might turn out to look like. I don't really know what blocks I'm going to use. I've just been picking up any good detailing blocks I see along the way. Okay, so here is the outline for our little cottage build, and yes, it is very small, but I just want a nice little small starter house so we can have a place to store things, and it will be cute and fun. But yeah, it looks very weird at the moment, of course, but this is just the shaping, so I can know where sort of to put blocks, but also just to see what blocks I'm using and what amount of blocks I'm going to use, roughly. We have a few materials, of course, but let's go and collect a bunch more. But anyways, now it is finally time to start building our little cottage. Okay, so we've made some good progress on the house. This is just the first wall so far, but I'm just getting an idea of how it's going to look. We've also made a bit of the path down towards the village. But yeah, I really need some bamboo, I think, and later we're also going to need some honeycomb if we end up using the copper to wax it. But for now, I think all I need that I haven't gotten is bamboo. So I know where a forest is, but it's about 1,000 blocks that way. So let's go on another journey. Okay. While we're here, we can get some brown dye from these cocoa beans and also some jungle saplings. Well, is that a pink sheep? Oh my gosh, we found a pink sheep! That's so cool. That's pretty epic. Let's take home some of the wool to commemorate that. Yay! Okay, I made a little bee harvesting space. This is just temporary, so we can get a little bit of wax for the moment. I can hear at least one bee inside there. It said bees working on the subtitles. So hopefully we get a bit of honey, and yeah, we'll harvest that with shears to get honeycomb. Okay, I added a spore blossom there. I don't really know whether I'm going to keep it or not, but I do like the particles a lot. I've added some tufts of grass near the moss carpets to make it sort of look overgrown with bushes and things. Some little pebbles on the ground and some spiky pebbles, I guess, and some lighting and some glowberries with string underneath them so they don't grow anymore. Is probably the way to go. These look like. There we go, I think Okay, I'm taking this really slow, but I think I went a bit too detailed, so I removed a few of the details, and I think it's looking pretty decent. And we finally got our first copper to start weathering, so that's good. There's a few things I'll still probably change. I added a bit more moss here and there. I do like this little drip leaf plant under the window. I think this needs a proper light source behind it, like a bit of glowstone or something. Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop on this first wall for now, before I turn into too much of a perfectionist. And yeah, I think this house is looking pretty good. I really love building in this style. I can see why B00 likes moss so much, but this style is really fun to build in, and yeah, I think I'll probably build a few more houses like this. Not many, because this is supposed to be like an old overgrown cottage that people have just moved into, and there's big gardens and things everywhere. Over here we'll probably have a nice bay window that's all overgrown with vines hanging off the window. So yeah, I think we should do the rest of this house, or at least the rest of the walls, as a time lapse. And finally, after a few more hours, and we're on day 110 now, the house exterior at least is complete. So yeah, this took quite a while. I nitpicked every detail, but we've got a nice deep slate roof with some grass on top and a little window as well. This is my favourite view of the front, a bit higher up, so you can see the top of the chimney at the back, and it frames it nicely. In the future, I'll probably have some trees around that are quite tall as well to frame the smoke a bit better, so it doesn't look so solitary and tall, but yeah, for now, the exterior is probably finished. The copper oxidized. The copper hasn't oxidized very much, but we've got a bit going. We've got a nice bay window on the side there as well, and some little stable areas. Now, the one on the left is obviously for Magnus 2, but the one on the right, I have a nice idea. I think I'm going to put that pink sheep I found in the forest earlier in there. So I put its little wool that we got there, so in the future, or maybe in today's episode, we'll go looking for that pink sheep and bring it all the way back here. But on this side we've got our nice chimney, and that copper will oxidize, so it'll be a nice blue color in the future as well. And around here we've also got a nice little storage area, but yeah, the smoke is extra tall on the chimney because I put a hay bale underneath it, so it goes really high. But I have some storage areas here. I thought this was really nice, nice looking, and I like the contrast of the window up above and the nice overgrown below. I really like that window design. I thought it looked pretty cool, and it matches the chimney well. But this is just outside storage for greenery blocks and farming blocks and things like detail blocks for builds. I like the atmosphere the spore blossom gives off as well. So we've just got some random things, leftover building blocks and greenery and woods all down here. But yeah, that is the house exterior finish. So now we have to go and get to work on building the interior, and that will be a lot of fun. So here we go. Okay, so first things first, let's put a floor down. I want this interior to have a bit of a contrasting look to the exterior. I think the exterior should be all overgrown, but the interior should be nice and well kept for the most part. There might be a few little plants just sneaking their way in. So yeah, let's put a floor down. I'll probably just use polished deep plate for now. So this clip is coming from a bit far in the future. I went back to edit the last clip showing off the interior for the build for this episode, but it actually turned out it got corrupted somehow and half the screen was all blacked out. So this is in the future, but I just want to give you a quick tour of the finished interior. Okay, so here is the interior. We have a nice little bay window over here, and I used some spruce wood, some strip spruce wood to make the inside walls. I thought it looked nice and cozy for the inside. We've got the little window looking out over there, and a nice bay window here, and a nice little window out there looking to our horse Magnus, which I got some nice new shiny diamond armor. We've got a little mini chest here, as well as a smoker and a bit of a kitchen area there. I thought that looked like a nice little stove with the, I think it's a detector rail on the top, and a little sink down there. And then if you go upstairs, we have a little storage area with some random chests full of stuff. And over here is our little library area, so we've got some bookshelves and things, our enchantment table, and a little lectern which I've been writing down all the progress in this world and the day count as well. We've got a nice little bed here that has a nice little window that you can close like this and sleep down here, which is nice, and a nice window, of course, looking out over here. This is my favourite window in the whole place. But yeah, sadly that will have to do it for today's episode. It is a bit annoying that the last two clips got corrupted, so I couldn't show you this interior properly. And the other annoying thing is I actually went to get the pink sheep in those clips, so here he is. I haven't thought of a name for him yet, so if you have a name idea, put it in the comments and we can name the pink sheep. And in that same clip I also got diamond armor for Magnus, so it is a bit sad that those clips corrupted because we did some cool things, and yeah. But thank you for watching this video either way, and I shall see you in the next one, where we are going to be building a few farms and maybe even get some netherite armor. So I hope to see you there. Thank you very, very much for watching, and once again, sorry these last few clips didn't go as planned, and we're having to do this a bit far in the future, so hopefully you didn't give away any spoilers. I probably give away a few, but that's okay. So I'll see you in the next episode.